Hey Virgo, this is Nikki. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you all for joining me for the live. We had a really good time on that live earlier. Thank you all for your support and joining me over there. If you didn't get a chance, please take a look at the live reading we did today. It was just a little bit over an hour. Thank you all for your support. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much for coming on, Jeff, and helping me moderate the live. Okay. So what's going on? And just to let you all know, I do have a sale going on. $15 for a 20-minute read. Any read that you want, which is reasonable. All of the information will be in the comments, but also over in the community section. Okay. Thank you all for your support. I've already put some readings out, personal readings. If you paid yesterday, a couple of you already have your reading. So check your email or your text messages. Okay. All right. And two, don't forget, if you all pay for a reading through Cash App or however you pay through Cash App or PayPal, please email me. No matter how many times you've purchased a reading, please verify your email, okay? Because I have to have all of these checks and balances for my own benefit, all right? Thanks. All right. Got the moon and we got the Hierophant. King of Cups. Two of Cups. The Five of Cups. So I kind of feel like you've been in a connection with somebody who had a secret. You were in a relationship with them, maybe a physical relationship. Maybe you fell for this person, but honestly, they were married to somebody else. Okay. And possibly left you holding the bag, taking care of kids that, I don't know. Actually, this could be your mother, okay? She was in a relationship with your father, but your father had another family, okay? She loved this person. Your mother loved this person, was in love with this person. They possibly had a physical relationship. They possibly lived together, but he had another family somewhere. Secrets. The first card we have here is secrets. I'm sorry, it's the moon card. So somebody here in your family line, possibly your mother, had a secret lover, you know. Somebody passed away here. You're no longer in this energy anymore. Possibly this person physically is no longer with you. All right. Both parents could be on the other side. But I kind of feel like, the feelings were there. They loved each other. Okay. Hold on. They loved each other. Your father and your mother loved each other here. Okay. But there was a secret. You got lovers. Okay. They could have been, sneaking around, having intimate moments or whatever, but maybe your mother didn't know that your father had a secret life, or had another family. So there was some energy around somebody lying, not being honest with their feelings. We got the Hierophant. So they had a whole nother relationship here. Okay. Whole nother feeling, a whole nother marriage, a whole nother, I don't know. They just had a whole nother family. I don't know how else you could say it. Somebody else they were with, somebody else they were like, wow, did you see that? Yeah, I saw so-and-so with this woman. It wasn't his wife or it could have been a woman moving around or cheating on her husband, her significant other. But it was like they left that person to be with you. Well, I think, going back and forth. I don't think somebody knew about this and had to have accepted this, even though it was a burden, it was pretty much to take. Somebody ending up accepting this. That's just the way it was. That's just the way it was going to be, I heard that song from back in the day, Secret Lover. The devil. And we got the Empress. So, yeah, I think this person was, I think that your mother was tied to the wrong person, but you can't help who you love, or, take it how it resonates. This could be your energy though. But this person was definitely tied to somebody who wasn't good for them, and they were with your mother. because of her beauty. She was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. She was a dish, from back in the day, but definitely somebody who she should not have been tied up to, because no matter what, this person seemed to have gotten everything they wanted out of her and everybody else around them, and treated people like crap. Take me the way I am. I'm not going to change for you or anybody else. So there's definitely some energy around somebody's not changing their habits. You either take me or leave me. And they weren't willing to change. They told your mother that they weren't willing to change. It's just the way it is. I don't want to call. I don't want to call, your father names, but it could, it doesn't even have to be. Well, it's a man figure. It could be your father. It could be maybe you're half sisters and brothers to somebody. Maybe it's a sister's father or a brother's father. My mother always said, "Y'all ain't half sisters and brothers. You came out of me, you all whole." Okay. I definitely see some shiesty stuff going on here. This person being a man, being the person in charge, and running two households possibly. They felt that they can do it. They felt comfortable. I'm taking care of you. I'm taking care of them. Who's worried about it? Who should be worried about it? Nobody. Okay. There should be no complaints. But, there was some love there. The energy was there. But I just think that it was a lot of sex. It was more so sexual and intense, and inviting and intoxicating, having something you really can't have, but you're gravitating toward this, even though you shouldn't, but you do, so whew, if someone like maybe you're a 70s baby, because that's the vibe I'm getting from this reading, growing up in the 70s, being born in the 70s, doesn't have to be though. Message for Virgo here, please. Somebody got some secret lovers. Two of Cups came out again. Okay. Your father possibly had a beard. I just think that there was some disagreements, some words. I just feel like your father or whoever this male is wanted to be accepted just for that. No, I'm going to do what I want to do, whether you like it or not. You may not like what I do, but I'm not going to stop you. Either take it or you don't. You're in it or you're not, So maybe both women knew about one another, but there was nothing they can do to stop it because they wanted the man. They wanted that person that was in charge. I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Neither is the other person going anywhere. There was competition. There was struggle and a lot of conflict. But you're not going no damn where. You're going to stay right here. Okay? Very, very demanding. And this man had the best of both worlds of two families, but he took care of those families equally as best he could. There's only so much you can do when you got two whole families to provide for. Okay. Got the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Prince of Wands. I keep saying Wands, the Prince of Pentacles, the Prince of Pentacles. There could be two children here, one from one relationship and one for the other, I just feel like this person, this male, didn't know exactly where they wanted to be, who they wanted to be with. So they were like the in-between. They stayed in the middle. They wanted to leave, but they couldn't. It's like they had the best of both worlds. I'm standing right where I am. I'm rooting myself right here. I'm safe and secure right where I'm at. My domain is here. My domain is there. I'm everywhere. Okay? I'm everywhere. I feel like at some point your mother or the other person wanted to move away from this situation. They say and they realize I'm valuable. I know what I want. I'm too good to be in this relationship. I'm too good to be caught up in a situation like this. I'm too beautiful. I want to leave, but I can't. There was nothing really holding your mother back. Excuse me, but the choice was hers to stay. She had a way out, but she chose not to leave. Okay. That was by choice. And she could do what she wanted to do. She had to provide for her kids. Okay. And you can't hold her accountable for that. I just don't think that. I'm going to clarify the chariot. Let's clarify the chariot here for Virgo. Your parents or somebody, it was your mother, your father, your mother's stepfather, whatever. Somebody had a secret lover. We got the high priestess, and I think that you knew what was going on with this situation. You got old enough to know what exactly was going on between your parents. Okay. And you didn't like what you saw, but there was nothing that you could do because what did they say? Stay in the child's place. Okay. So you had no choice but to stay in the child's place. All right. It's like you peeped out your father or stepfather, better than anybody ever could. You knew what this person was about. You knew what this person was doing, possibly even before your mother knew. Okay. And that wasn't good. This person was no good. Possibly even went to school with your siblings. But you couldn't call them your siblings because it wasn't proved. It wasn't proved that they were your siblings, but you knew. Okay. Grown folks talk and we listen. They always say, stay in the child's place. Yeah, but you got to remember, you got some very intuitive children. They know what the hell going on. They may not understand the gist of it, but they know what the hell going on. They know what's going on. The chosen children know what's going on. Okay. Okay, Virgo. Let's clean this up. Or some final messages I have here for you. Your parents. Somebody had a secret lover. Somebody had a secret lover. A player. The father, whoever was a player. They have more than one family. I think that they have two families that they provided for, but they still had other children out there, other women out there. Okay. They were a player. They were a player. I mean, really. And it was like, I hate to use the phrase, but they were a rolling stone. Wherever they laid their hat was a motherfucking home. Mm-hmm. Couldn't trust this person no further than you could see him. But I feel like at some point the male in this relationship needed to find some balance because he realized people just didn't trust him anymore. He wasn't trustworthy in any aspects. Even if his two main chicks didn't leave him, you had other people who left him and didn't think twice about it because they didn't trust what he was doing. And I think a lot of the kids saw through this person's energy as well. You're not going to treat my mama like this. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. So, yeah, you had a child here or somebody in the family saying, you're not going to treat my family like this, my mama like this. She deserves better. And, you got a kid or a wife or a girlfriend on the other side of the park or something like that. So there was definitely somebody always watching here. We got the Temperance. Your father had to find a way out of this. He had to ultimately make his mind up, or his mind was made up for him by somebody else, one of the women. But I think that somebody else he was having an affair with, somebody that was a different race than him, a nationality, something. They got this person pregnant, but this person saw into their bullshit, saw into their game. They knew that they were a player, but they were still attracted to this person, but for all the wrong reasons. They know that this person was up to no good because of the way he looked, the way he carried himself. He can get any girl and any woman he wanted, and that's how he rolled with it. Getting anything and anybody the way he wants it. Fuck what everybody else said. It's all about him. Every time you turn around, a new kid was popping out. Okay. A new seed was being planted and rooted somewhere else. You probably have sisters and brothers that you don't know about, Virgo. I would go on Ancestry.com. You probably got some surprises coming your way if you do. I'm just saying. Okay, Virgo. Papa was a rolling stone. Papa messed up a whole lot of houses. Okay. Papa messed up a lot of people's lives in general. You uprooted a lot of things. You hurt people. You took away from people. You had people feeling bad about them, about themselves, about the decisions they made to be with you. When you left them, you threw them for a loop. You took things away from them that they swore would always last. A bunch of lies. a bunch of hate and disdain for the things that you've done. You left a lot of people uprooted, by the decisions that you made, by being selfish, by having secret lovers in your life. Okay. Not you. It's like I'm talking to that person, y'all. Final card overall for you, Virgo. Papa was a Rolling Stone, and they had a secret lover. Okay. I think more than one secret lover. More than one. Because of the way they looked. I just feel like this person was a good person to look at, was very handsome, very charismatic. They could turn sugar to shit to sugar or whatever. I just feel like this person had a lot. This father figure or your father, had a lot to give to people. And he did in more ways than one. And he couldn't be trusted no matter what. Okay. All right. I hope this message resonates. Talk to y'all later.